George C. Scott, who died last Thursday. Next week I'll be joined by Bob Hoskins to discuss Felicia's journey, and Eduardo Sanchez and Daniel Myrick, the directors of the Blair Witch Project. We'll also be visiting Julie Andrews on location. I'll leave you in the company of Alessandro Alessandroni. Who, you ask? Well, remember Ennio Morricone's wonderful spaghetti western music? It was Signor Alessandroni who whistled up a storm in such classics as A Fistful of Dollars. Here he puckers up the good, the bad and the ugly. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Jonathan's on BBC Radio 2 every Saturday morning at 10, and his guests this week are EastEnder Martin Kemp and comedian Al Murray.
Is it true about Danny?
Sometimes the uniform can become a bit of a straitjacket, you know?
Made me feel safe.
Hey. Mike, what are you doing? Mike, what are you doing? Oh, this is really funny, yeah, really mature.
How long are you going to leave it there, then?
I don't know.
Do when I'm hungry.
Guys,
What are
it's
you
not
doing
funny.
in there, Susie?
Go on, go rescue your little princess, then.
You want to try being stuck in a car with us all day long? No, I don't.
1 second, please. Charlie Echo to 859, go ahead.
So, you're made of strong stuff. Have a duvet to hand in a couple of minutes. The Devil Makes Work and more for Mia Farrow in a classic late film, Rosemary's Baby. This is BBC One.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango?
I have caught you flied. Something here inside cannot be denied.
Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening.
It's been a hard day's night and I've been working like a dog.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above, only sky.
And I feel that love is dead. I'm loving angels instead.
Red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself,
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic is fantastic.
I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want. I want a really, really, really want a zig-a-zig. Ah.
Everyone's been telling me how brave I am, how we were so well matched. Oh, the sympathy. Nobody knowing the truth. You should have found someone else. Someone better than me. God bless you, love.
Now on BBC One, meet the neighbours from hell. Family tragedy and a bad case of amnesia. Linda Carter seeks the truth in tomorrow's late film, Lightning in a Bottle, here on BBC One at midnight.
Banks have a new way of looking at their customers. They compare them to fruit. The juiciest are called plums with high earnings and high savings. The mid-range, steady customers are apples and oranges. And the low-income, no-savings, costly customers are lemons. And the banks are squeezing the lemons out.
Their shareholders are happy, their big businesses are happy. They're not interested in us at all.
Panorama investigates the sour new business of banking, Monday at 10 on BBC1. The producer of Nazis: A Warning from History brings the story of the biggest conflict ever fought to BBC 2. A titanic clash between two ruthless dictators.
It was about power being unleashed.
With the loss of over 30 million lives.
Our machine guns mowed them down.
Hitler's among them. Those who killed and those who survived talk freely for the first time. A major 4-part documentary, War of the Century, Tuesday at 9 on BBC 2.
BBC News 24 is in a couple of minutes after the weather here on BBC One with David Braine.
Hello again. I think wet is a fairly apt word to describe some of the weather across a large part of Britain through Wednesday. The wettest place in North Wales, Capel-Curig, 44 millimetres of rain falling in the space of a day. And in complete contrast to that, in Norfolk, Cromer enjoyed a lovely day. Just over 8 hours of sunshine here. Now, the worst of those showers were in those more western areas, some also across the more northern parts of England, southern parts of Scotland as well. And through the night, I think many inland areas will see it dry up and a little bit of mist and fog to form, but still some nasty showers across parts of western Wales and along the English Channel coast. And that's really how things start tomorrow morning. We are going to see some mistiness, but also some bright weather for many sheltered central and eastern districts. A bit more persistent cloud and rain trying to get into the western half of Scotland, into Northern Ireland. The breeze freshening up here. That breeze coming from quite a cold direction from the northwest, so I think quite chilly. 13 to 15 degrees in northwestern Britain, where we see a little brightness in the southeast, as much as 17 or 18. That's all from me. Bye for now.
Oh, no. What's the matter?
Oh, no, Linda's got my keys.
Ah, so it's a burger bar for lunch then, is it?
Oh, unless...
What?
I think I've left the window open round the back. You just wait here a minute. How did you get in? Keys. But we could have been...
If you have locks and alarms fitted, use them. If you don't, fit them. Crime. Together we'll crack it.
BBC 2 discovers a world of conspiracy.
Good heavens.
Of illicit liaisons.
How very sweet.
And crime.
He's not a very nice guy by the sound of it, is he?
It does get worse.
An undercover world of intrigue and treachery.
To give them a mass of information which enables them to put the jigsaw puzzle together.
MI5, it was rather like a game. It was like a treasure hunt in many ways.
Secrets and lies exposed on the History Zone, bringing history to life. Saturday from 7:35 on BBC 2.
Big bosoms and acres of flesh. No one dared do it before Van Dyke. It was pretty radical 400 years ago. Girlfriend didn't like it, though. Didn't like him painting all them women. You know how she stopped him? Threatened to bite his thumbs off.